JC, this could be career suicide if you lose this battle. So my advice to you would be make sure you get your whiskers lined up, make sure your hoodie fits, and make sure your bars are upstairs because this is a re-showcase of yourself.
DaRealP, baby.
All right, bring it in, bring it in. We had to give it a little while. We had to give it a couple seconds before we spent the block on this whole easy to block captain situation because it still wasn't looking right. You know what I'm saying? I did my video. I jumped the gun a little bit. Easy did say it. Salutes to Easy. He did say, give him time to fix it. I didn't give him time to fix it, so that's on me. Nonetheless, they did fix it. It's fixed now. Well, it's fixed again because it got fixed once. We had Easy to block captain at what 11-1 instead of 12-0. And now it's fixed completely. He's back to 12-0. They got Rum Nitty stats back fixed. As you can see on the graphic, they got Rum Nitty stats back fixed. A few more stats. They reshuffled the order. The order in which the battles, you know what I mean? The order, the leaderboard. They reshuffled the leaderboard. So that's my spinner block on that. We ain't gonna spend a lot of time on that. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna spend a lot of time on that. Yeah, I got the I8. You know what I'm saying, face. You feel me? It is what it is. We ain't gonna trip on that too much though. But Salute Easy to block captain. He's back 12-0. We got Rum Nitty #1. We got JC #2. Geechee Gotti #3. And then from there, you know what I mean? We got Easy to block captain landed in #6. So they got that fixed. They got that right. For the most part, right? Because we still had issues and it still had to do what it do. We still had to jumble it around. There's a bunch of jambalaya going to get this leaderboard together. But it's together. So salutes. My bad. I jumped the gun. I don't think I was the only one, but I can only be accountable for myself. Salute. Shout outs to the squad, man. Appreciate y'all. But with that being said, through all the chaos, there's no need to make that a long part of the video. We got through that. It's over. Accountability over. But we got through all of that. With all of that happening, we've been getting announcements for URL. So salutes URL putting their announcements on YouTube, using the platform at least for something, right? They normally do that. We did a Redemption, Kings versus Queens 4. So now we back outside. We back outside. And to be honest with you, I mean, it's a 2-day event, right? 2-day event. I don't think it's 3. Hopefully it's not 3. Ain't nobody tuning in for 3 days. URL. Ain't nobody tuning in for 3 days. So hopefully this is a 2-day event. It's not a 3-day event. Hopefully. I don't know. But I believe it's a 2-day event. And they announced some battles. And there's some very interesting battles on here that I want to touch on. Pause if necessary. Y'all know how y'all be out there. It's a few battles I want to speak on. Just talk about real quick before I get up out of here. I got a couple minutes before I got to, you know what I mean, spend a block somewhere else. But one of the first announcements, one of the craziest announcements was the Rum. First of all, let's do it like this. We got, so far that's been announced, we got Snake Eyes versus Coffee. We got Bill Collector versus She Happens. Mike P versus Kid Chaos. T-Top versus True Foe. JC versus Klutz. O-Red versus Fonz. Rum Nitty versus Flair Soul. And that's where we're going to start. Salute to Flair Soul doing what you do to get this look. You know what I mean? Like, I understand outside is, you know, Smack say outside is no politics involved, right? Everybody can battle. You can battle anybody. It can be top tier versus low tier. No politics involved. We just want to see the battles. Salutes to this battle. Rum Nitty versus Flair Soul. Honestly, I mean, if I'm shooting an opinion to URL, I want to see Rum Nitty versus Elijah. You know what I mean? Elijah straight. But I get it. Rum Nitty versus Flair Soul. So Flair took off 2022. You know what I mean? Coming into 23, he's on a high. I get it. You know what I mean? Salute to Flair Soul. He most definitely, whether this is supposed to be an outside card and it's for, you know, the higher tiers to just give the shot, right? I believe he deserved it, even if it ain't. But this is Rum Nitty. This is the alien. This is, you know what I mean? Everybody's crypt tonight. No pun intended. You feel me? Like, I really expect Rum Nitty to come in 3-0. You know, champion of the year. Come on. Let's talk about it. Champion of the year 2022. Coming into 23, he finna work. You feel me? He finna work. He number one on the app. You know, we just talking all about that. So you number one on the app. You number one to the fans. You number one to the media. Like, it's Rum Nitty. Like, until I see otherwise, I gotta have Rum Nitty winning this battle. Not saying that Flair Soul can't win this battle. I just don't expect him to. I most definitely got Rum Nitty 2-1. I'm gonna give Flair Soul a round because he fire. Like, bro, fire. It's just it's Rum Nitty, man. Like, it's not like Flair. The few times that I seen Flair Soul, he didn't let down. The conviction, the voice projection, the bars, putting it all together. He hasn't let me down. It's just, this is Rum Nitty. You know what I mean? Like, this is Rum Nitty. So yeah, I got Rum Nitty in that one 2-1. You know what I mean? Possibly Gentleman's 30. You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? You know how it go with Rum Nitty. He can win 3 rounds quietly. You feel me? So that's that on that. And we got JC versus Klutz. Now, how fitting is it for JC to battle somebody named Klutz when that's what he just did to his career at the back end of 2022? JC, you clutched the shit out your career. The Miri hoodie, the bad loss to serve, the bad look to Miss Hustle. You clutched the shit out of your 2022. You was on a high throughout most of the year. You ran into what you ran into, and it stopped your train. This is time. This is a chance, JC, my boy, for you to get back where you going. Now, I don't know a lot about Klutz. I'm lying. I don't know nothing about Klutz. You feel me? Hopefully, my man's getting the ring, do what he do, and now I become a fan, right? Hopefully, that's what happened, because that's what you want as a battle rap fan. But we got Klutz versus JC. And like we said, we're gonna reiterate what Smack said. This is outside. This is no politics involved. It doesn't matter the tier. Don't tell me you better than this person. What have he done for me? No, we just finna see y'all battle. So JC versus Klutz. I'm going into this battle expecting JC to 3-0 Klutz. I'm expecting a 3-0, 2-1. You know, the Gentlemen's or something. I don't know who Klutz is. That's like, you know what I mean, your star basketball players. I know who Devin Booker is. I know who Kevin Durant is. I know who Steph is. I know who LeBron James is. So if you say one of them versus Joe Smo, I'm picking them over Joe Smo. So that's this situation right now. JC, this could be career suicide if you lose this battle. Career suicide if you lose this battle. That's all I got to say. You can't lose to Surf, who you've been gunning for forever, then lose to Miss Hustle. And you know, because Miss Hustle just battled Rock, and some people got Miss Hustle beating Rock, and some people got Rock beating Miss Hustle. In your case, nobody got you beating Miss Hustle. Nobody. Everybody got you losing to Miss Hustle. So it ain't that you lost, because we done seen women beat men all the time. We've done seen it numerous times. It's the fashion in which you lost, JC. So my advice to you would be, make sure you get your whiskers lined up. Make sure your hoodie fits. And make sure your bars are upstairs, because this is a re-showcase of yourself. Peep, this is a momentum swing for you. Your momentum is down. We need to bring that up. We need to bring that up. So JC, you better come do work. You better come do work. And let's get the Kid Chaos and Mike P. But before then, make sure y'all pull up to my caffeine, man. I'm on caffeine. I know a lot of people want to talk stuff about caffeine, but I'm partnered with caffeine. I'm on caffeine. I'll be pulling up erratically. I had a lot going on within the last year or so, but now I'm a little more stable, so I'm going to find a schedule eventually. But yeah, pull up to my caffeine. Shameless plug. Back to Mike P and Kid Chaos. Okay, so we know Snake Eyes and Coffee is on the card. We're not really gonna go over that. Coffee, this is a good battle for her to get. Last time we saw Coffee, she was a little rusty. So there's a person of Snake Eyes caliber and the way that he's gonna bring his bars, I think that's a great battle for Coffee to get her engine, to get her wheels back turning. So, this is just a good exhibition battle in my opinion. Snake Eyes versus Coffee. T-Top versus Trufo. Y'all already know my bias. I'm going with Trufo. We ain't gonna break it down though. We ain't breaking it down. And O-Red versus Fonz. That's one of them joints. I don't know who to go with. I'ma just watch it, enjoy it. If I had to go with anybody, I might go O-Red, but that don't mean Fonz can't easily take that. Bill versus Sheed. I want to break that down in a separate video. I need to talk about Bill Collector and Bill Collector Jr. if I may. I don't know who's older, but I know Sheed reminds me a lot of Bill Collector. So we're going to break that down in a separate video. Mike P versus Kid Chaos. And this is only because I'm a Kid Chaos fan. And I know Kid Chaos don't get enough coverage. So I'm going to cover the people I'm a fan of. I don't care if y'all like them or don't, if they not popular or don't get views. I already don't get views. So it don't matter. You feel me? But Mike P versus Kid Chaos. I like this battle a lot. I like this battle because I feel like both of these fellas is two of the guys that just come up and they're original to themselves, right? Like when you think about Mike P, I used to joke around and call Mike P default rapper, but he's just true to himself. Like he's who he is, the way he rap, the material he come up with, the things he got to do to avoid some of the angles and shit like that he got to go through. That's just who he is. And Kid Chaos is the I guess you want to say, he's not for everybody. You feel me? Like I personally like the backpackiness, the way he rap and the introspective, like bars or whatever from him specifically. I do. I don't know why they just resonate with me. You feel me? And I've been a big fan of his for the longest. He in that class with EAZY them and shit like that. And I picked up on Kid Chaos a long time ago just because I'm into that backpacky shit anyway. You feel me? So this battle right here, I feel like it's gonna be a real good battle. Mike P versus Kid Chaos. I feel like both of them gonna come barring. It's a sleeper for battle of the night. Now, what day that is, I don't know. I don't know what day it is. I don't know if it's day 1 or day 2, and I don't even know if we got a day 3. But Mike P versus Kid Chaos is gonna be a 2-1. I'm calling it now. Don't bet me. I'm calling it now. 2-1 debatable. Either way, 2-1 either way. I'm calling it right now. That's how we gonna walk as a culture. Mark my word. That's how we gonna walk away from this battle as a 2-1 either way. Yeah. So that's the breakdown of the outside card, man. Outside 2 cards. You feel me? Appreciate everybody for pulling up. If you like the look, I'm trying to grow my YouTube, trying to get better at this. So give me some constructive criticism in the comments or something, anything. You feel me? Like, subscribe. Rock with your boy. URL. Appreciate y'all for doing what's right and getting EAZY, Rum Nitty, all these guys back to where they supposed to be with these with their records. Now, let's not do it again. Let's not do it again. Cause come on, man. Y'all tried to treat us like we dumb. I don't think all of us dumb. Some of us fell for it. Like, but we ain't dumb. I'm gone, gang.
DaRealP, baby.